Today we're going to talk about body fat. Now, all the time people are asking me random questions through social media, whatever, even my own clients and athletes are coming at me and saying, Ryan, I'm testing my body fat and it looks like my lean body mass has gone down and my body fat went up. What the heck's going wrong? What am I doing wrong? What's wrong with the training, the nutrition? Well, today we're going to talk about body fat tests. We're going to talk about all the different types and all the things that can influence the outcome of the test, and why you should not be investing so much heart and soul into whatever that damn machine is telling you. So you gotta understand, it does not matter what method you're using. All of the methods use approximate measurements to give you approximate body fat answers. None of them are concrete, none of them are 100% accurate, and none of them cannot be influenced by other external forces. So we're talking about the bioelectrical impedance, right? So that machine, the little handheld, this is at most gyms where you hold it and it's gonna give you a readout. It could also be a scale where you stand on it. It could be your DEXA, it could be BodPod, could be the InBody machine at your favorite supplement store. It could be calipers, hydrostatic, all of these things are not 100% accurate. They're influenced by other variables because they're all approximations. Things that can mess with your body fat test results, guess what? It's a lot of things, you guys. Water intake is a very, very specific one. So check this out. All the machines will give you a lean body mass readout and a body fat percentage. Lean body mass does not mean just muscle. Everybody always thinks it means just muscle. No, lean body mass is gonna be your bone structure, your hair, your water in your body, all these different things. So guess what? Depending on the level of water you have, how hydrated you are, you could register higher on the lean body mass. Say you drank a bunch of water before you did your test, you're super hydrated. You're gonna register in a higher lean body mass than you would if you were dehydrated and you went in. So guess what? That puts your readout differently, because when you go on a higher lean body mass, it looks like your body fat percentage is lower. But if you're at a lower lean body mass, it looks like your body fat percentage went up, and then you're panicking. So literally, just depending on how hydrated you are, the test can dramatically be influenced. Sodium intake in your body. So if you have more or less sodium, it can change the amount of water your body holds, which changes your readout for a body fat test. Most of these tests are going to use the electrical current in your body to give you the test. So the readout will be different depending on your hydration level. A lot of you forget that foods matter too. The things that you eat up to that day, on testing day, all these things, whatever's sitting in your stomach digesting is going to influence the result on the scale or whatever little machine you're gonna use to test your body fat. You can't have those unpredictable variables going on with what you're eating and what you're digesting. Stress level will influence your body fat readout. Yes, you heard me correctly. Stress is going to mess with your hormones, it's gonna mess with your water retention, it's gonna mess with your results on the damn scale, the body fat machine, whatever it is you're gonna use. So imagine this, you're stressed out, you got a tough week at work, you go test your body fat that week, you're gonna look like you're higher up probably. Say you're on a contest prep, this is a time when a lot of people are testing their body fat all the time. And guess what? You're under chronic stress because you're working hard, you're training hard, you're doing all these different things with your nutrition. It is stressors to your body. It makes your body fat look higher even though it's not at all. The next biggest influencer right after water is gonna be your carbohydrate intake. If you did not know this, carbohydrates are ingested and put into the muscles as what is called glycogen. Glycogen can hold up to 3 times as much water. So you're putting 3 times as much water into those cells in the lean body mass. It's gonna make your lean body mass read higher. It's gonna make your body fat percentage read lower. So guess what? If you have a lot more carbs, you might look leaner on the body fat percentage as opposed to not having a lot of carbs. You're gonna look like you might be higher on the body fat percentage. Is any of it actually accurate? Okay, so we've already established now that pretty much every way to test your body fat is inaccurate already. It's based on approximations and estimations to give you an estimated approximate body fat. Right out the gate, it already sucks. But then look at all those other little things that can influence the readout dramatically. I've done things personally, you guys, where I've held like the little bioelectrical impedance machine, you know, at your local gym, and I've tested my body fat at 6 a.m., 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., 6 p.m. And guess what? Throughout the day as I tested it, I fluctuated like 5, 6, 7, 8% in body fat in one fucking day. Is that actually possible? Absolutely not. It takes so many calories to put on percentages of body fat, and it takes so many to drop it. It is crazy to think that you could do that in a 12-hour window, but it can be done because of the variable influences on the body and all these different things that come into play that will influence the readout on the damn machines. All right, so you know where I stand on body fat testing in general. I think it's a bad way to track, but if you're still going to do it, you still really want to do it, you're one of those people that just has to do it, here's the best way to do it. You need to get yourself some calipers, okay? We're talking about those little pinchy guys, the old school way of tracking body fat. It's super cheap to buy those. You can buy them anywhere online. Bodybuilding.com has them and all kinds of things. Get some of those, learn how to use them. It's super easy, and then you can test yourself and your body fat. You can take these machines and some of these variables out when you master doing it yourself at home. So once you get your calipers, you use what's called the 3-site method. It's pretty simple. It's gonna be a little different for men and women, but basically is the most accurate way you can test your body fat on your own, especially as you get really good at it. It will become more and more accurate. Here's what you need to do. For men, you take a measurement on your pectoral, which is your chest. You're gonna take a measurement on your abdominal, and then you're gonna take a measurement on your thigh. If you're a woman, you're gonna use your tricep, and you're gonna use your suprailiac, which is your hip bone area of your abdomen, and your thigh as well. There are guides online. Most of the caliper companies, wherever you buy these, are gonna come with a guide on how to do those measurements. It's gonna tell you exactly how to measure your own specific bone structure so you can duplicate the measurement every single time. It's super easy to learn, you guys. It's not complex at all, and it's gonna take out a lot of that wish-washy variable shit when you do it yourself. So you got the calipers down, you know what you're gonna do, you're gonna start tracking your measurements using exclusively those. Here's what you have to do now. You have to stick with the calipers only. You cannot use other methods of testing. What you need to do is pick one and stick with it. Then you need to make sure that you structure the environment as close to the same every single time. And what I mean by that is that you can't be doing it at different times of the day. You can't be doing it with different meals in the day. You can't have done a night of partying and drinking and then measuring your body fat the next morning and thinking it's any bit of accuracy. What you gotta do is you gotta plan your timeline for when you're gonna test. It could be every week, could be every other week, could be every 4 weeks, whatever it is, pick it. Pick one day, usually Sunday is a good day, and then you gotta wake up Sunday, test first thing in the morning. That's all you do. Test right away. Don't go eat. Don't do anything like that. Don't drink water. Test right away, and then do it again the same next time. Now make sure leading up to that day, nothing has changed dramatically. You don't want to change your training. You don't want to change your eating habits. You don't want to be out partying and having a cheat day Saturday night and then testing your body fat on Sunday morning. And also understand that no matter what, there is always going to be short-term fluctuations in your body fat. And what I mean by short-term fluctuations is some weeks you're gonna be up, some weeks you're gonna be down. What you need to do instead of panicking when you go up and down is look at the overall trend over time. So if you are successfully tracking, let's say for a period of 8 to 12 weeks, your goal is fat loss, you should see the line. It might do this, it might go up and down, it might go up and down over time, but you should see it gradually making its way downward as these ups and downs go. Now, if it's staying at a solid position, you might need to change your stuff up, and obviously if it's climbing, you're doing something incorrect with your nutrition. What you wanna do is look at the trend over a long period of time. Don't do short term, don't worry about what the week says, don't worry about what the 2 weeks says, even the 4 week. Look at the longer perspective, 6, 8, 12 weeks, and see what the overall trend is. That's gonna let you know if you're actually losing fat, gaining fat, or staying at the same level of body fat. The last thing I gotta say is that you do not need to invest your heart and soul into whatever the number of body fat percentage is. It is so inaccurate already. There's all these other variables that can come into play. We can optimize as best we can, but you still should not invest everything into that number. And here's why. It is not really about what the number says anyway. Why does it even fucking matter, really, honestly? People invest way too much into this number. Let me give you a little scenario, right? So let's say that you're gonna go get your body fat tested. You're gonna go to your doctor, supplement store, whatever it is. You wanna see what the machine tells you your body fat's at. Before this though, you're looking at yourself in the mirror and what you see you like. You're like, man, I look good, I got muscles, I'm looking lean, I've worked real hard for this physique, I'm proud of it. When you look at yourself in the mirror, it makes you smile. Then you go get this test done, and the readout says you're higher in body fat than you thought. Maybe they're telling you you're too high in body fat and you should actually be lower. What happens to your mindset now? Are you automatically gonna take the body that you were just loving and appreciating and decide it's shit and that you don't like it and you really wanna change everything about it, and now you're real worried about what the number says on the fucking body fat machine? Let's take someone else into consideration. They're fairly lean already, but they want to build a lot of muscle. They got a lot of goals. They really want to get up there. They're feeling like they have a lot to change with their physique, and they're going to go get their test done to check it out. They show up at the testing facility, and all of a sudden they get on the tester and it says your body fat is real low. You're real lean already. Are you automatically satisfied now? Have you already achieved your goals now? Are you done working for anything because now you've actually found out this number says you're okay? The answer is fuck no to both of those scenarios. These are very common things. This is the real deal. Don't invest your heart and soul into the number. Understand that your body and what you want to do with it based strictly on what's in here. Your output of yourself, what you view yourself as, what you want to be, what you want to look like. Stop worrying about numbers. Stop worrying about damn little test machines that don't say shit. What you need to really focus on is what's your ideal vision for you, what's your ideal vision of your aesthetics, and then you gotta create that, and you get that, and it doesn't matter what any of the numbers say, it doesn't matter what the measurements say, what matters is how you track it and how you perceive yourself. So if you're one of those people testing your body fat and you like doing it and it gives you good results, keeps you motivated, don't stop doing it. But if you're one of the people that does it and it destroys your head every single time it moves up or down 0.2%, then you should stop doing it. Other methods of tracking would be progress pictures, tape measurements, measure your arms, your waist, your thighs, all the muscles in your body, watch those go up and down, do things like that. That's a much better way to track than doing body fat machines and scales and things of that nature. There are plenty of other ways, and keeping this right here, the mindset, that is key to achieving everything you want with your body and your mind and everything else in that entire environment. So what you gotta do is make sure you do something that works for you and keeps you on top 24/7. Thank you for being here. Thank you for checking out my channel. If you thought this was helpful, you can share this out. Comment below, tell me what you thought, and subscribe for plenty more videos like this. Check out my custom online coaching programs at functionalflexfitness.net. And thank you for being here. I appreciate every single one of you.